up, 40 Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Choujin X chapter 33.2. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing, I'm going to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, we get into the good shit today. I am so stoked. I'm really, really stoked. Because we get to the founder. Yes, because I was shooketh last chapter because it really seems like Mama Beast is the founder. If she is the founder, that's a freaking trip. That is, holy crap. And it totally makes sense too, just thinking about it even more and more. Because look at the top of her head. Her head, actually her head in general, are praying hands, and praying hands are religious symbols, so it just makes so much sense. Oh my god, it totally does. Dude, but like the fact that all of these triggers, you know, all of these, I keep thinking triggers because of fucking vigilantes, damn it, because all of these powers were coming from her, dude, it gives you Attack on Titan vibes in a way, doesn't it? And vigilantes too. Let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us today. Are you that giant hand thing from earlier? You fling us to some random place without giving us any idea what's going on? What's the goal here? For the beast, for him. Ooh, yes. So this chapter is titled Zora Part 2. What? To inherit my powers? What? So the goal is for Tokyo to inherit her power. Wait, what? Why? To inherit your powers, but why? But dude, I told you, motherfuckers. I caught it last chapter. But anyways, but I didn't know about inheriting the power. Why though? This is the future that is to come. Behold, the dark calamity. This is gorgeous, Ishida. I am waiting for that Kaneki cameo. I am waiting for this. Oh, this is the shadow of a Choujin who turned into chaos. This is the future I foresaw. He, the calamity, to this calamity. Why is it another calamity? Why? What is with these calamities? He, the calamity, will scorch the land, reducing your family, friends, lovers, and everything else with them to ash. Plagued by death, the land will overflow with rot, its corpse acting as the breeding ground for the pestilence-ridden locusts that blot out the skies. This is fucking everything. I love it so much. Dude. This is... Wait a minute. No. No. Don't tell me. We already know Chainsaw Man going the route of 4 Nights of the Apocalypse. Obviously, there's 4 Nights of the Apocalypse going on 4 Nights of the Apocalypse. Don't tell me you're doing the same thing. Ishida Sweet, are you doing the same thing? Are you for real? Oh, please tell me you're not doing that shit. It will begin here in Yamato. Yamato will be the first to fall. That's gotta be that's gotta just be some kind of dream. A dream, you say? June 1923. When I was a nun of but 16 years of age, I traveled to Nanasu to console the spirits of the dead. A year and 7 months into my journey, I felt a constant and strange apprehension. Then one evening I had a dream. It was of a frightening giant that wrought lightning from its hands. I fucking love Queen so much. Dude. So, it's those freaking Calamity Chojins. Those are the four Knights of the Apocalypse, the four Chojins of the Apocalypse. This was war, and Tokyo's going to be facing famine. Interesting. Okay. All right, Ashita, I'll give you this, especially since I'm not gonna lie. Queen is everything. Queen is fucking everything. I love how Queen looks. I freaking love how famine looks, actually. How famine is being depicted here is badass as hell. Oh, now I gotta have this shit in front of me, because I gotta have the right reference. Hold on. God damn it. Damn you, freaking Four Knights of the Apocalypse, for making me keep saying the Four Knights when I mean Four Horsemen. God damn, fucking damn it. Fucking A. I curse you, Nakaba, you making me do this. Let's see what we have here. Hold on. We need to see what this is. Ooh, so this is interesting, because we had war, obviously wars first with Queen. Now we have pestilence right after. It's very interesting how it's the same thing in freaking Chainsaw Man, where you have war with Yoru, and then we had the famine devil right after. This is very, very interesting. Very interesting. Hold on, let me make sure I'm on the right thing. Yeah, so that's the... Hold on, let me make sure I'm right on this real quick. This is going to drive me nuts. Okay, so here's the thing. So there's one last horse then, because the first horse, because war is second and famine is third, because the first horse, which is the white horse, is considered like the Antichrist. So you got one more left, unless you want to consider, what we're going to keep going here and see if the prophecy, the beast of prophecy, is going to be considered like the first horseman kind of thing, because that would be interesting. Then there's one more left. There's one Choujin left, and that is death. But here, actually, you know what? I wonder if that's not Tokyo, though. What if that is Choujin X? What if that one is Azuma? What if Azuma's the final horse? Or, supposed to be the first horse? That would make so much... Oh my god, that would make so much sense, because remember the armor that we saw? What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Azuma is would be considered the first horseman of the apocalypse? Or the first Choujin of the apocalypse in this? That's what it seems like to me. Because with Death, Death is, especially like after the fourth one, with the fourth, it's, oh God, where are you? Is Death. And all the writers, he is the only one whom the text itself especially gives a name, because it's Thanatos. He is followed by Hades, and he has a scythe and sword. And it says here, there's something else here. There was like a beast or something that followed him, something. Oh, it's gonna bug me. Here it is. This is what it is. The fourth pale horse was the personification of death, with Hades following him, jaws open, and receiving the victim slain by death by death, and death's commission was to kill upon the this Roman earth with all of the four judgments of God, with sword, famine, pestilence, and wild beasts. We'll see who is death. This will be interesting to see who is death up in here. Oh, if it is that motherfucker, if it is him, if it is him, I would not be surprised, actually. Oh, I think I know who death might be. I do. Let's keep going with this chapter. I'm going to keep going here, and we'll see if I'm right. But let's keep going here. It was a frightening giant that brought lightning from its hand. God, I love this art so much. I witnessed our memorial procession perish as we were all torn asunder. Later, I realized that Queen, the war Choujin, the very president of Gelta, had been our attacker. I begged our leader to change our course, but our leader valued order above all, and my words were left unheeded. That day, everyone died just as I had foreseen. Oh my God. Freaking A, I love you so much for this. I do, Ishida. And only I, yes, I alone resurrected as a Choujin. Gorgeous. That was my first premonition. Since then, I have relied on my power to overcome the scourge of war. My premonitions are nothing as simple as dreams. They are the specter of a future that may yet come to be. You're the founder of Yamato Mori, correct? If your premonitions are right, why didn't they help you stop the calamity? Why did you split off from them? Because the prophecies divided. Ooh, okay. One other individual capable of foresight appeared in Yamato Mori. At times she read the future with more accuracy than I, and earned the trust of the Choujin. Our important visions would always align. However, she did not see the dark calamity. The difference between the futures we perceived created discord within the organization. As her faction grew in power, they ousted me and my believers. What? I came upon this town, came to be scorned as a witch. I came upon this tower, came to be scorned as a witch. Then decades passed. I had lost the means and power to stop the calamity. I drowned in despair until one day I saw the vision of the beast. It had my mark, my wings. The beast that inherited my powers conquered the calamity. This is the scene I witnessed. Ishida Sweet, I need to know. I need to fucking know, because I just can't help but think of Daramion in this moment, because of Daramion did something similar. Art in Kengan Omega, and he said that he used AI art for this. I need to know if you used AI for, oh my God, AI art for this. I need to know if you did for these wings. This has to be AI art. This has to be AI art spliced up in here. This has to be. If it is not, I will be extremely impressed. Oh my God, this is so pretty. Please tell me this is not AI art, Ishida Sui. Please, please. I really do want to know. That background is everything, though. Oh my God. But if this is AI art, that's pretty fucking sick. It is. But if it is not AI art, that's even more sick. This is my final duty. I ask you to take the mark of the beast and prevent the calamity. So basically, you want Tokyo to take your power to become a real powerful Choujin? Are you sure it's Tokyo? Are you sure it has to be him? A puzzle has finished form, does it not? The right pieces must be set in the appropriate places for it to be completed. Premonitions are similar. I saw a beast, and so that piece is required. An iron piece will not fit into this place. Iron? I refer to you. Regretfully, this is a part of me as well, but this is not a piece we need. But it is not a piece we need. Ozma is iron. You should take it. Take the power. Higashi, what are you saying? You want to listen to her? I believe her. I'm telling you, he is gotta be the first knight. He has to be the first knight.
he is not the first knight, I will be very surprised.
How can you believe some lady...
Dude, bitch, you are proving why you are Hear No Evil. You are straight up Hear No Evil.
How can you believe some lady who kidnapped us out of the blue? Because I saw it too. I saw Yamato in ruins. If even the slightest amount of her power runs through me, then I think she's right. I can't believe it. Are you sure? What? The power. Are you sure I should take it? Tokyo, didn't you see it? Did you see the dream of Yamato in ruins? If you did, then her words are more credible. So did you, Tokyo? What I saw was Yamato in ruins, and this is your fault. You telling me it was my fault. Tokyo Kurahara, child of my blood, show me your hand. You shall save Yamato. What?
Ooh.
What are you doing, girl?
How dare you? Well, if you are able to picture using your power in this place, you must truly disgust me. You must truly distrust me. In that room earlier, I saw corpses with that same pockmark, so I assume that power is real dangerous to take. What? The mark of the beast is the source of my powers. A normal human or Choujin cannot withstand it and will die, both physically and in spirit. And yet, on the slight chance the beast would fail to appear, I continue to bestow my power to normal humans and Choujin. However, I am certain Tokyo would, yet think won't fall for that malarkey? Damn, Ellie! So basically, you're killing people on a whim? On the slight chance? Have you even put any thought into how many people you murdered felt about that? No matter what your reasons were, treating people's lives like trash ain't something a human being does. It's the work of a monster. You can't listen to her. You can't. Don't. What a passionate child. However, anything is possible when all you do is spout words. That is hypocrisy. It is a foolish impulse prompted by your immaturity. Whoa! She got you there, bitch! Right, kitties? Oh, kitties. She got you. She got you there. Right, kitty? She got you, bitch. She got you. Dude, that was fucking epic. Bitch destroyed you, Ellie.
How about we take this home? Take it home? Like, I'll talk it over with everybody and come back later? It's kind of weird to say this since I'm not that smart, but I understand since you're coming from I understand where you're coming from, Miss Sora. At least I think. No, a second. But all this can you stop it? But all this stuff about the beasts of prophecy and calamity, I just don't get it. Oh, but I know it's a big deal and all. I just can't wrap my mind around it. Wait. Hold on a second. This is about to piss me off. Oh my gosh. Let me see it. Hold on a second. This is going to piss me off. Okay. I just can't wrap my head around it much. Plus, I'm all for coming to some kind of understanding we can agree with. But Asuma and Ellie make good points. So I think it'd be best to take this home and talk it over before I make a decision. So that's what went through my mind. What do you think? Yes, I am well aware this is a difficult to swallow all at once. Right. Yes. Fine. Then you leave me no choice but to confer my powers by force. Huh?
Uh-oh. Have you finished your discussion? Um, yes, we certainly have. Leave the beast, but you may kill the rest. Thank you. Witch of the Tower of Mourning, Holy Mother Sora. Vocification. Wow, who wanted to trust her again? Oh, sorry. Now who? Sorry, now who wanted to trust her again? Sorry, I'm really sorry. Oh my god. So wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Okay, with all this being said, let's see. Let's take a look at this shit here. With the white horse in particular. Because this, I think, is the one that I feel like needs to be looked at the most. Okay, so you have the Antichrist situation, and then there's this in regards to war, which I think is interesting. That the white horseman can symbolize war, which may be decently exercised on moral grounds, hence the white color, which is different than the red color. If we're going to go with that route, that'd be very interesting, wouldn't it? Because then you'd have like a war on war situation. Because it says here with the red, because it says the red horseman specifically symbolizes civil war. And it would technically be a civil war amongst, because, you know, she became a Choujin after she was killed by Queen. So, dude, this is interesting, isn't it? That I'm very curious what you guys think. Do you guys but because especially since she has killed a lot. She has killed a lot. She's like an angel of death. But it really seems to me though, she's got to be the Antichrist. She's got to be the first horseman and she got to be the Antichrist. That to me makes the most sense right now. She got to be the Antichrist. I'm very curious what you guys think. Do you guys think she's the Antichrist right now, like I do? Or do you think that the first horseman has yet to appear and that the first horseman ultimately is going to be, especially because of the armor that we saw with Ozma, do you guys think it's going to be Ozma? Because look at Ozma. He has the sword too. Dude, Ozma got a sword. Ozma's got the sword. Ozma's got the sword. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Let's go back right here. It says here, because remember, we're talking about destroying an empire. This is what this prophecy was talking about here. That with death, you need sword, famine, pestilence, and wild beasts. So you got the sword with Ozma. Famine is coming. Famine, I think she said the calamity is famine and pestilence, actually. Let me just double check. Yeah, you got pestilence there. It says here that it's plagued by death. The land will overflow with rot, its corpse acting as the breeding grounds for the pestilence-ridden locusts that blow out the skies. Yeah, it's dude, that is everything. That is yeah, that should be pestilence and what are you doing, cat? It's got to be pestilence and oh, that's definitely pestilence and famine. Definitely pestilence and famine. It says plagued by death, so you can make the argument that you could include death in here. I'm very curious what you guys think in regards to that. That this is basically the remaining because it was only like was it famine / pestilence and death remaining. So these would be like these would be the remaining two horsemen of the apocalypse. I can see that. That is definitely a possibility. I could believe. You know what? I could actually believe that. I can believe that because again, let me get here. Because it says the destroying of an empire. Because you have the personification of Hades, following him, jaws open and receiving the victims of slain by death. Yeah, I could see this. Death's commission was to kill upon the Roman earth with all of the four judgments of God with sword, famine, pestilence, and wild beasts. That's the thing. I'm just like, I don't know. That's why I'm like, I don't know if this. Do you guys think this calamity that's coming symbolizes both pestilence / famine and death, or do you think death or do you think it's just famine, pestilence, and just famine and pestilence? Because I could see it being famine, pestilence, and death. I could see that. And technically, wait, would you consider that wild beast? Nah, locusts ain't wild beasts. Nah, I wouldn't consider that wild beast. Tokyo would be the beast. And then you got, Azuma is the sword. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I can see that going. That's why I'm like, because they were saying it's Tokyo's fault. See what I mean? Like how I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm very curious what you guys think. What do you guys think about this? I feel like this is another Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse situation, and this would make it what, like 3 series now? Yeah. I'm very curious how Ashita Sui is going to execute this. I really do hope that it turns out to be Azuma is like the first knight of the apocalypse kind of thing, or first horseman of the apocalypse. I keep saying knight. God damn it! I really hope that's the case. That would be very interesting for me. I kind of like the idea of Sora being the Antichrist, but there's that other but also there's that other person there, that other woman of prophecy. That's why I'm like, because as soon as that was introduced, it's like, yeah, I could see. That's why I'm like, yeah, Sora being the Antichrist makes a lot of sense. Mama Beast being an Antichrist really makes a lot of sense. It does. I'm very curious what you guys think of all this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Choujin X content. Few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off that Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network, that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!